What's up, everybody? It's time for another episode of Higgins Hates Everybody. The other day I had a conversation with somebody I actually don't hate. A little unusual, but respect and hate only fall so far, and usually when I respect somebody, I can't hate them. That kind of sucks. But anyway, we were talking about students and different types of students and victim students. Make more sense here in a little bit. First, let me define like the three types of students. There's the student that has a need, had a need, or the student that feels a need. Three very different types of student. The student with a need is somebody that has like the perception of a threat, or whether that perception or recognition per se is real or perceived, there's a threat that that person has recognized in their existence. Really important person. The student that had a need is somebody that's been like a domestic violence victim, or a rape victim, or a robbery victim, or somebody that had their home burglarized, somebody that's recognized the need to fix things. And the student that feels the need, that's somebody that really is like the hobbyist, somebody that wants to compete, or they want to just be a little faster, be a little better, like that, like collect stuff. Those all fall under like the guy or the girl, the trainee student that feels the need. None of these students are really like better or worse than any of the other ones, but they're all very, very specific in their drive. The victim wasn't weak at the time of the attack. They were ill prepared for what happened. And that's like, I don't think enough people fucking recognize that aspect of students. That type of student really needs a very, very specific instructor, somebody that recognizes triggers and can work around them. It's each type of student requires a very specific method of teaching or method of instruction, but they all, regardless of which of those three students that the instructor is dealing with, all of them need a solid grip and full understanding of the fundamentals before they start, running and gunning, so to speak. Everybody wants to be, fast and smooth. Not enough instructors give students enough time to get smooth, to develop fast. In my experience, that's because there's really three kinds of instructors. This is going to be controversial. It's going to piss a lot of fucking people off, but this is the way shit is. There's the instructors that have done some epic shit and try to teach. There are the instructors that learn things and then try to teach. Then there's the instructor that's done some stuff, learned to teach, and is expanding how they spread what they learned. Very, very different instructors, For example, like the instructor that's done cool shit and wants to teach is somebody that was like a SWAT cop or like a ranger, hooah! People that are excellent, top of their class in what they do. But sometimes when you're dealing with that mentality, you fall, as an instructor, into the, if I can do it, you can do it, and you better be able to do it kind of mentality. It's not always beneficial to your student. The student that learns stuff and then wants to spread it is somebody that's like a competition shooter that is very, very good at their game. Again, very, very fast, very, very good at their game. Doesn't necessarily have the ego involved in making you faster or making you better, but they feel the drive, they feel the need to articulate and spread what they do on a competition level. Excellent. Then you've got the guy that did some stuff, learned how to teach, and understands methods of instruction, as well as the basic principles of learning and the basics of how humans learn and retain information. And then they get into teaching. That's a huge thing. Vetting your instructors is key and important, hugely. But understanding what kind of student you are and instructor you're dealing with is the best way to figure out how what class out there, what course out there really benefits you. If you're a domestic violence survivor, you probably don't want to jump both feet into like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu anti-mugging class, because you're probably going to have some like proximity issues. And when some dude grabs you by the back and yokes on your fucking neck, probably not going to be the best situation for you mentally. And I don't think enough instructors recognize that. I don't think all students recognize that this is going to trigger some shit, but I also don't think a lot of instructors recognize that either. You know, I don't teach specific classes for any type of student per se, but we try to be a little cognizant of who we're instructing. We try to read the room a little bit. I think it's really important that people recognize that shit. Again, both as instructors and as students. So like, go into your courses with some honesty. Talk to your instructors ahead of time. Honestly, this is who I am. This is what I'm expecting to get out of that course. And if you're that instructor that's like so ego driven into what you're fucking teaching, you probably need to recognize that that student is not going to benefit from you because you're a cunt. I think it's important that people, again, I really think that this is an important aspect that people really need to understand. Not enough people are honest when they go into this stuff. You know, if you're missing like 9 toes off of 1 foot, like your ankle doesn't move, you probably don't need to be like dealing with a first to contact vehicle drill, jumping in and out from like the trunk monkey position, trying to run around the car, because you're probably going to have some limitations that are going to slow up the rest of the team. Not your fucking niche in life. But you might be a hell of a student at a post up and shoot up kind of Overwatch position class. If you've got proximity issues, you should probably take up boxing and not necessarily grappling. And as instructors, I think we would just be better instructors if we could recognize that in our students and have a really good circle of other instructors and peers that you can pass that student on to, so that they really can get the most out of the instruction that they need. You know, my thoughts, take them, leave them. I might be right, I might be wrong. Again, I'm not the super instructor. I'm good at what I do. I'm not good at everything everybody does. So have a great day. I'm going to eat a terrible burger I shouldn't probably be eating, and some tater tots that are going to make me shit my brains out. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. The weather here in Texas sucks balls, and I fucking hate you. Goodbye.